What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So did everybody hear the news? It's over for Lefty Gunplay. So Lefty Gunplay did an interview. I didn't see which podcast it was. I actually saw it on a short. And Lefty said that his label, that OTR, have let him know they're not going to be bailing him out no more. That's over with, right? But I said that in my last video when he was arrested. I said, you know, business is business and you can't take it personal. He got bailed out in Texas, I believe, right? Then he got bailed out again in LA. Not only did his label have to bail him out, but he missed 2 shows. That's bad for him as an artist, and it's bad for OTR as a label. Promoters that want to do shows with Lefty Gunplay are going to be very hesitant now. How do they know if they put out all the flyers and they invest in all the promotion that Lefty Gunplay is coming? How do they know he's going to make it there? And if he doesn't make it there and they put all that money in promotion and the flyers and everything, they got to give that money back. People cancel their tickets or whatever. I don't know. There's ways that promoters are going to lose money if Lefty Gunplay can't show up. Now, I saw in the short, for me, it's funny. For us, it's funny. But in the long run, it's not funny for Lefty. And at all, it's not funny for OTR. Lefty said, yeah, they said they're not going to bail me out. You know, basically, he was on his own from now on when it comes to, you know, if anything pops up like that. And they asked him, they said, well, what do you plan on doing different? He started laughing. He said, man, I ain't going to do shit different. And I get it to an extent where he feels he didn't do anything wrong. Well, in Texas, allegedly, they found something on you. Somebody else is supposed to be holding the bag for you. Somebody else is supposed to be holding the guns, the money, whatever. Nah, no, not the money. My bad. But somebody else is supposed to be holding the dirty shit, right? Not the star. The star is not supposed to go down. I was talking to somebody this morning and they said, you know, maybe instead of OTR instead of OTR spending money on having to bail this guy out, maybe they should spend some money on sending him to a rehab. And my thought was, you only get a certain amount of time to be hot. And I have a feeling time is running out for Lefty. I'm rooting for him. Believe me, look at the comments. I get hated on for rooting for this cat. But like I've said, man, there's nobody else right now that is able to get the black and the brown communities, as far as the rap community, to come together like, hey, let's make some music. I don't see it. The way Lefty's able to do it, the way Lefty has been pretty much embraced by a lot of the black rappers, I don't see that with a lot of other people. Maybe some regional rappers in their little region, they have that. But LA is a huge market. And Lefty is able to move in Texas. I heard he was going to be going out to Atlanta. I haven't seen it yet. But, I mean, that's a big market for him, man. But Lefty's got to be able to move around and be able to do it to where the cops, even if they jack you up, Lefty, it's not you that goes down. Every rapper has an expiration date as far as his career. I'm not talking about his life. I'm talking about his career. You can't be wasting any time in jail. You can't be wasting any time in court. I don't know who Lefty's favorite rapper is. Mine is Tupac. And one thing that's known about Tupac is he was always in the studio. I don't know where Lefty's at. But I feel like if OTR has already put their foot down and say, look, Holmes, we're not going to be doing this. That's their way of saying, look, you're fucking up. You're fucking up and it's going to happen again. And the next time it happens, we're not bailing you out. And I think behind that, it's also, you're going to be on your own. You're going to be without a label, and you got that label tattooed on the back of your head. So you better hope you're on OTR for life. These guys invested money in you. They're trying to get a return on that investment. I feel like maybe OTR should right now be trying to get Lefty to do songs with other OTR members. Bring some shine to them. I don't care who it is over there, but they need to start getting some more of their artists some shine, because if shit goes sideways with Lefty, at least they have somebody else maybe to follow up. But I'm going to keep it real with you. None of those dudes can make you laugh like Lefty. None of them dudes have the quirkiness or the character of Lefty. And that's what people don't get. You know, to be famous in entertainment, social media, and music, whatever, it's not just the sound, it's the look. It's the it factor. See, the it factor cannot be defined. Obviously, Lefty Gunplay has that it factor. I think he also has that thing where you look at him and you know he's under the influence. Even if he's not, you just know he is. Most people, right? And they can't look away. They want to see, what's he going to say next? What's he going to do next? Nobody else on OTR has that. That's why he's a star there. I hope when it comes to Lefty Gunplay, I got a lot of hoping. Every video I do, I'm always saying, I hope this for him and I hope that for him. You know what? I hope he's hoping for himself. How about I do that? I was going to say something else, but I hope he's hoping for himself. Lefty, you were in the Bay. You say you were in Corcoran Shoe. Don't forget themselves. Don't forget them yards. Don't forget all them lifers you left behind that are watching you and hoping you succeed. Because I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of them cats, the realest ones you ever met, if you go back, they're not going to want to chop it up with you. They're not going to think it's funny when you tell them about the stories about all the broads you fucked and all the dope you did and about all the money you burnt. They're not going to want to hear that, Holmes, because they're lifers. They do what they do behind those walls because they have to. That's their world. You were a guest there. You survived. You did the right things. You made it back out. Why are you doing the things, allegedly, why are you being accused of doing the things that can take you right back? I was a lifer, homie. I used to tell homies that were getting out, if you ever come back, Holmes, don't even rap to me, eh? Why the fuck would you want to be a part of this shit in here? I used to tell them that. So enjoy your life, enjoy your fame, your money, but start doing some stuff that prolongs all of that fame and that money, that spotlight. Spin it off into something else, man. Rapping ain't gonna last forever. I don't know what if you're really addicted the way people make it seem, or even the way it seems by looking at you. Clean it up, man. Get you some TV shows. Get you some movie roles. Branch out. Create a clothing line. Do something. But don't just rely on one avenue. Don't just have one source of income. Don't just have 2 or 3. Create as many as you can. That's the way you shut the haters up. It's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.